Hey everybody, back for another KARDS Draft here. Just making sure all the recording stuff's set up properly. Okay, looks like we're good to go. Yeah, we'll try another one. Last one wasn't great, wasn't bad, so might as well try another one. I mean, we did Germany last time, so... Well, I think one of our goals here is to do bombers. So who has good bombers? Germans do not have good bombers. British do. I mean, they're okay. The American bombers are the best. I think we'll go Japan, though. Go Japan. Okay, so... Immune damage until start of next turn. It seems okay. For prosperity, +1. Destroy target elite unit. Let's go for prosperity. Let's try and build like a specifically Japanese deck here. Right, the D4Ys are good. We'll take them. Okay, now we got a game plan forming here. You know, destroy an air unit goes really well with the D4A or D4Y. All these are good, but I think we're going to go Bushido, and we're going to try and go Brit, because British have some good planes that can go with this too. The Americans do too, but I feel like going British. Ooh, alright. 3 Spitfires? Yes, please. Okay. Crusader. Precision bombing. We already have a bunch of orders. 4 fills a nice spot on our curve. And these precision bombings, every time I play them, they just get stuck in my hand. So I'm going to do Crusaders. Alright, Aikidos are good, Tojo's good, but Amphibious Assault is exactly what we want. Okay, now we're looking good here. Now we got a Chinu that can protect our bombers or our Spitfires. Alright. Looking good, looking good. I like how this one's shaping up here. Imperial Orders is very interesting in this spot because it makes all of our units just badasses. +1. Just not impactful enough, I don't think. So I'm gonna take these 4 Imperial Orders. I think that's what we're gonna try and be more of a controlling deck, I think. Draw 5 cards, discard drawn cards that are not Japanese units. Well, that sounds good, but we don't have a ton of Japanese units so far, so we're going to take the Takasaki. Okay, yeah, now we got a good game plan. 5th Brigades fit exactly into what we want to do. So right now our game plan is to get some early guard units out and just kind of grind out the game. We really want to see some artillery or some bombers. What's our curve look like right now? Not bad. 4-4 for 3. That's pretty good. Increase the cost of all cards in your hand by 1. I think I'm okay with that. Alpine and Blitz. Blade of the Samurai is good, but I don't think we need it just yet. We're gonna take that. That seems really good. Ambush and Guard. Yeah, that seems like it's right up our alley. Chiha's not bad, but yeah, the Toyama Regiment, yeah, that seems pretty good. We'll take those guys. Good. We needed some low drops, but we needed some card draw, and a 33rd Recon really fills up both of those roles. Plus a 4 Prosperity on a 33rd Recon, yeah, we'll take that. Greater Purpose, nah. 2 Pounder is exactly what we're looking for, so we'll do that. Yeah, we're looking much better now. I like this deck. I like how this is shaping up here. I think we want a Sendai Regiment. All these are good. We take them all if we could. The Aichis fits exactly. We want early bombers to cause pressure on our opponent. Aichis cannot gain, you know, that's exactly what we want as well, but a removal order on a body, yeah, we'll take that. Okay, Model 25s are okay. I think we want these Fusiliers though, just to get some more beef. Oh, another 33rd Recon. Perfect. We'll take that. Okay, Matildas. I like a Welsh Guards here. Give us a little more early game defense. I'd really like to see some naval bombardments or I don't know. Just stuff in general. Like here's another one. We take all 3 of these, I think, if we could. The Zeke is very good. The infantry regiment's very good, and this naval supply run is very good. I think we have enough bolstering orders here for Prosperity and Imperial Orders, so I don't think we need the naval supply run. So it's kind of between a Zeke and a 61st. I think we're good on guards, So I'm going to take the Zeke here. Ah, perfect. We're just getting hooked up. We're doing exactly what we should be doing here. The Osaka's would be really good. We don't need long range recon. Osaka's would be really good, but these Type 88s, early artillery, that's exactly what we want to see. Experimental flight seems interesting, and the Kagoshima seems interesting, but I think we're in the market for another Chinook at this point. Alright. Imperial Strength blah, Imperial Decree blah, so we'll take a 0. Okay. Man, another 3 we totally take here. Can't give orders. That doesn't really help us out all that much. So it's kind of between a Blade of a Samurai or a Ho-Ro. I think the Ho-Ro is the way to go. It's cheaper, and it can kind of just be a Blade of the Samurai most of the time. Alright, and this is our last pick. Man, I wish we could get to pick more for this deck. Attack a pin unit, destroy it, kamikaze, or last rights into kamikaze, or the bicycle regiment. I don't think we need the bicycle regiment. And the Sonya, we don't really get the benefit of the Sonya, plus we already have some nice low drop artillery that we want to put out there. So I think I'm going to take the last rights, just gives us a little bit of reach. Draws some cards, so yeah, we'll take last rights and put it in this one. It's nice and cheap. Man, this deck looks really good. I think it looks really good. I mean, from an old school player, this deck seems to kind of hit all the notes for me. But we'll see how we do. We'll see how we do here. Let's battle it out. Having some Saranac Pale Ales and cream stouts here on a Sunday afternoon. We gotta get a bottle opener though, so I'll be right back. Bottle opener. Up against Sporadic to start. Well, the 33rd we definitely want. I think these others can go back in the deck though. Ooh, a 33rd into a 4 Prosperity, or actually into an Imperial Orders, even better. This will let us draw cards. And then Imperial Order will let us draw more cards. Well, we're just trying to grind through our deck here. They're playing a British deck, so it's a little slower. Not slow, but slower. We're going to take the front line, and hopefully they just have maybe a pin order here or something. Our point doesn't play anything. Alright, we'll just play this Toyama Regiment. Move that to the front line. Both of them really benefit from both of these. Then we're going to have a 0 going in just a little bit. Airdrop, huh? Okay. Alright, we get Welsh Guards. We like that. And Welsh Guards give our recon more defense. Draw and pass it back. Pretty efficient turn for us there. Going to depend on what our opponent plays. Ho-Ro. Perfect. Alright, so let's get the next turn. We're playing on either 4 Prosperity or Imperial Order, depending on what our opponent plays here. Scorched Earth, eh? It's fine. Really don't care about that. Okay, so they're playing British and Soviets. Okay, so if we give this, it would make it a 2-3. So it'd still go down. I think we're just gonna hit these guys. I guess we could have 4 Prosperity and then, yeah, that was a misplay there. I should have 4 Prosperity and then attacked. Alright, we'll pass it back here. We'll get to draw another card off our recon now. Yeah, I should have 4 prosperity there, or Imperial ordered this, and I could have taken these guys out. Yeah, we lose those guys, so that sucks. That was a bad play by me, but, you know, you make bad plays every once in a while. Desert rats. Okay. So in this case, I think we're just going to get our expensive. See if our Spitfire can start taking the game over here. We have all kinds of good stuff to back him up too. Alright, the high. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, if that's totally fine. Crack back with our Horo here. Oh, perfect. Alright, so get our brigade going. These guys out. And here, we're actually going to attack and then fire. Hold this amphibious assault as long as we can. Target. Okay, so here. Okay. I want to hold the Crusader, I think. Let's hit and let's just take out the Matilda. Got our opponent with a clear board and a guarded artillery unit. So I like that. Right now, even if they have a carpet bombing or something like that, you know, that's not the end of the world. We have a 0 in our hand. One has, huh? Okay. Well, in this case, I think we're just going to drop a Chinook here in just a second. But let me, let's drop our Chinook. Okay. Alright, so we have to, and then now we can, and now we'll just Imperial Orders our fire just to bring him back up to snuff so he can shrug off this Hampton that just went out there. That's all fine. Alright, pass the turn back. So everything's guarded. It either has planes or it has... So, I want to play Lend-Lease, so that means they're up against the ropes here. We have lethal damage on board. Alright. Okay. Okay, another Spitfire. We like to see that. Alright, first let's take out the... Here I'll use the 4 prosperity. And I'm going to pass it back. Digging for something. They're trying to find something to get them out of this spot that they're in. Because we're back to winning the game next time. It's fine. Alright. Royal Scots. I don't even know what these guys do. Random effects. Always choose this unit while it's on the battlefield. Oh, well, that's cool. Okay, well, let's just win the game. Alright, so everything was really firing on all cylinders. one thing there, and then we could have had our recon out there drawing us more cards. Ultimately, it doesn't come back to hurt us, but it is important to make note of those things. When you do make a mistake, just make note of it so you can think about it in the future. And just another thing there, if you've never seen my drafts before on my channel, I try and play to my goals for drafting, like the daily missions, just because it helps pay for more drafts. Like, if I break even now on this draft, then I get to do another draft for free, and that's kind of how I built up my gold supply. That's my approach. Other players have different approaches. Alright, so this is some more loot from this. Spitfire and Ho-Ro can go back. Even the 4 Prosperity can go back. That's more of a late game card, I think. Not a good start for us here. Hopefully our opponent won't too much early stuff. Okay, a 5th Brigade kind of will bridge the gap for us. Bomber here, as long as it just is... Artillery's a little scarier than a bomber. Because, like, well, I guess these guys are good. These guys are no good now because they just get murdered in the first turn. Alright, Takasaki's pretty okay here, I think. Alright, we're just going to drop it on the 5th Brigade. Alright, so I'm just going to kind of just wait. Takasaki will hopefully... Or Takasaki, excuse me. If our opponent wants to move on, okay, so leave the BP-7 in the back. Ah, this is very good. Does it live? It does live. It doesn't kill anything in response. I think we go Zeke here. Survive. I think it gets us back in the game. And we have some Imperial orders to that. Really love to see Amphibious Assault off the top. Ooh, also very good. Alright, so we'll take out the artillery. And let's give Imperial orders to our brigade. Pass it back, see if we can just outlast our opponent here. Because we kind of chewed up a whole bunch of their turns with that one. Big, but not impossible to beat. Guards will be very good. These guys might do 1 damage, so yeah, let's take them out. Take out the... And just wait on everything else. I have to imagine that T-34 is going to be coming in hot. Welsh Guards now. I'm actually not even worried about the bombers. I'm go after their HQ. I think we can delay the T-34 long enough. Chinook. Bomber. Alright, we'll just keep waiting. The Chinook can at least get some damage in on our opponent, or on the tank, and then we can use the 0 to finish it off. Root defense. All right. Okay, Spitfire's not bad. Let's get Takasaki going. Or Takasaki, excuse me. Yeah. I think we go with... Oh man, everything's just too big for me to deal with right now. Alright, let's pass it back. This thing, it's kind of neutered with no tanks out there, which is good. And these guys can just crash into the... We were fine with that. That's kind of okay with us too. I guess the question is, how much do we care about a Yak 9? Let's take it with the artillery. Can't do that because it's guarded. We have more guards though. And we have a blitz unit here too. Let's see, this guy would take 4. So can we get in here? Do this. Of all cards in your hand by 1, that's fine. We might want to put that over here, I think, because now our opponent will come after our Zeke. But I think we're okay with getting just the Zeke doing damage. It has ambush too, so I think we're okay with all that. Yeah, our opponent, they got to trade off. Well, I guess the Yak can come in, take out the Zeke, then T-34. I'm okay with all this. So, yeah, we're kind of back in the same situation here. Now we have Spitfire going. You know, maybe we should have dropped the 0 instead to take what it does here. Alright, KV was a KV2? Yeah, KV2 is tough. Can't be attacked by artillery or air units. Only infantry or tanks can take this out. But their HQ is much more vulnerable now. Okay. Alright, so here I think we drop... Now we can drop the 0, take out the Yak. Drop a 5th Brigade. Do we race or not? This thing has double heavy armor too. If these guys could take out the T-34, I'd do that. Tough decision here. I think we pass. Let's see what our opponent does. This one's gonna be close. Ooh, Kota Bushido. Okay. Can't attack that, but we can kill that. Okay, so this does 2 damage to everything. So we need to somehow get a damage in on this. So I think... Oh. attacked by air units. Damn. Oh, I gotta get through this stupid thing. Okay, I think we go Imperial orders here. We get our we get in 4 damage here. We Kota Bushido to take everything. Now we drop a Ho Road. That's the best line there. Our opponent's down to 2 cards in hand too. Can't help it when an opponent has 2 KV2s in their hand. Like, what are you gonna do? Two KV2s. Damn. Good for our opponent. Alright, so we got skunked by a second KV2. I mean, if our opponent has that, then that's... There's not a whole lot you can do against that. So we need someone to draw us cards here. Well, last rights, I guess it's some kind of thing. Man, we made a nice play there on the turn before the second KV2. That's disappointing. That's disappointing. To them. Yeah, well, alright, these guys... We'll fight the good fight here. Let our opponent win it. They won it. I don't think we lost it. I think we made some really nice plays. Almost did, but opponent just had it when they needed it. Good try. Good try. Opponent had it all. They really did have it all, too. Just when they needed it. In that game too, but you know, that's how it goes. Get some good for leveling up anyway, so we'll get to the next one here. You know, maybe there was a play that I could have used the 0 earlier to take out the Yak 9. That might have changed things a little bit, but I mean, we weathered that storm, we cleared the board, and then they drop a KV2 on an empty board. Like, what are you gonna do? Okay, go up against Bassie Oliver here, or Olivier. So we only need one of those. I think we're going to throw Takasaki back too. Yeah, perfect. That's a perfect turn 1 play for us. This is the 33rd. So, disappointing there that we couldn't, like, I mean, what are you going to do? The opponent has a KV2 on a near empty board. A tank is really difficult to deal with. We don't have a ton of removal in this deck either. Okay, here I think we go take the front line. So if our opponent attacks twice, or 2-3, so now hopefully we get to draw a couple cards off of it. 5th Brigade, that's fine. Okay. In this case, I think we're going to drop the... Yeah, we'll take all 3. Our opponent doesn't have enough credits to... They have to attack, attack, attack to get through our recon. Balloon, okay. Oh, great. Alright, we'll drop our 5th Brigade down. Let's start bombing some stuff. Trying to work up to our Spitfire. Ooh. Perfect. there, but get a card. I think we can drop a Toyama down. That thing's gotta go. But we can let our opponent have it for now. Ooh, a whole row. Okay, let's get the Toyama down. I think it's just better. Just in case there's like a naval support or something in our opponent's hand. We can take care of the honey later. Commandos, sure. Pretty much in the same spot. Another brigade down. Rather they just come up here and try and waste some of their credits attacking our 5th Brigades right now. If they do have a naval support, this looks like a kind of... We don't have a lot that can deal with the Churchill. So we got the Spitfire we'll hold on to for a second. Zeke is good. Let's get a Spitfire. Back. See what they do with that Churchill. Imperial orders are take out the Churchill. Get our whole row. And that was kind of a big haymaker they threw with that carpet bombing, and we kind of shrugged it off, so feeling okay now. All their guys are still pinned. For another turn cycle. Alright, the Scots. The Scots are making a lot of... We just don't want to see a naval support. That'd be bad. We don't want to see an 11-11 on the other side. That'd be bad. Even though we have the Sendais that can take care of it. Alright, so let's start hammering on. We just want to see another Imperial orders off the top, really. Our opponent can't get in to get our Spitfire just yet. So maybe they got a daylight bombing or something. Looks like they're trying to go after our... Now our Ho-Ro can take out the Kitty Hawk, our Spitfire can take out the Blenheim instead. Oh, we got a guard unit anyway, so we're good. Take out the bomber. Toyama over here. Absorb some hits on our HQ. Got our opponent down to 1 card. One card in a top deck. I mean, I know our Toyama goes down, but... Prosperity gets really good, so I think we'll drop that next. Okay, see what we get here. Ooh, a last rites. Alright, let's pop that. Let's go with our 4 prosperity. Let's take out the Churchill. thought carpet bombing would really rain in our parade. Before and got worried about it, and now we're feeling much better. I'm really willing to trade off. Actually, get it in range of these guys. Another Spitfire. Take the front line because they're ambushed, so even if they throw away, I mean, they'd have to bring their commander. We're kind of fine because all of these kill a Matilda. It's the whole row, so we're fine with that. Trade on a fine. 15 damage coming in on our opponent, 16 damage coming in on our opponent. And we got another one anyway. Pass it back. Just keep this Sendai ready in case we see any just enormous unit we can't handle. We got 5 gold back already, so that's good. We win another game, we get 5 more gold back, so like we have like a lot of things working in our favor here. That stupid KV2 on a naked board though, man. Whew. It's hard to think of a better unit than a KV2 to drop on that. That's not elite. Like obviously a Leopold or Tiger would also be really good there. But a KV2, because it can't get attacked by certain things, that's a really good card to put it. So, you know, you think about your previous games here, but... Alright, on to the next one. Asdrubale. I mean, I know what they're trying to say there, but... Okay, we only want one of those. I don't think you want Zeke just yet. Alright, these are fine. We'd love to see the Recon in our starting hand. The Recon's the way to go in your starting hand with this deck. We got 2 of them. So, you know, whatever. Depending on what our opponent does, I think we go 88 into 5th Brigade, but it depends on what our opponent does. If they're British, tend not to be aggressive, but if they are, we got to keep that in consideration. See, a 33rd Recon into a Type 88 would be just ridiculous, though. Alright, in this case we are going to go Type 88. Use the Humber to run in and hit us. We can still protect it with the 5th Brigade next turn. And then we can repair it eventually, too. With the Imperial Orders. The Type 88 is a pretty good card. 3 defense for 2 credits, and it has this pin ability. Alright, so if they want to get a one hit in there, we're fine with that. Looks like they just want to take the front line, maybe? Interesting. Okay. Alright, get our 5th Brigade going. Let's start hitting. Dual Humbers is... We had to see a naval support here, though. And in that case, then we know what to do. And we have more artillery. We have a Sendai regiment, so we have answers right at this moment. Alright, I think we dropped the... The Crusader's interesting because it doesn't do a lot on its own. It needs orders to make it good. But we have things that can deal with that. When this thing had smokescreen, it was gross, though. Yeah, they used to have smokescreen back in the day. So let's sit there and just be a card draw engine. It was gross. The old commando decks they used to make, they always had to have the Crusader in them. Alright, seems like we got our opponent a little befuddled here on what to do next. I could have put the Ho Row down. Alright, so they are playing a commander deck. Okay, interesting. Okay, that's fine. I would play like a cup of tea or something here. Alright. Hopefully they attack too. Attack, okay. Ooh. Alright, double Imperial Orders is, I think, really good. How do we want to do this, though, is the question. Let's take down the That's one possible line there. There's multiple lines you could do there. You could double Imperial Order your Type 88 there. You could go about that many different ways. That's the way that just came to me. Almost had a couple beers now, so I was like, and I want to keep playing. So if you really thought about it, there's probably multiple approaches to that particular line. You can drop something in the comments if you want. As an interesting board state, interesting hand, interesting credit number. All of that was interesting. I might just go back and grab a screenshot of that. It's kind of a very classic, what would you do in this situation? I might have acted a little hastily there because I've had a few beers, but that was a really interesting line. Double this board state is really interesting right there. Irish card. They're +2 attack. Okay, fine, whatever. Ooh, okay. Lumber. Drop a whole row out. Very interesting line there, though, with that double Imperial Order thing. I think I don't think I gave that turn the respect it deserved. To be quite honest, that was a very interesting play. You could go on a ton of different ways with that one. The analysis of that would be very interesting. I'll go back, I'll take a screenshot of it. It's going to be interesting to hear from people what they think about that one. Now we got five damage worth of artillery on the field, though. I think we're looking good. Right. Chop another. Back to our opponent. Really love to see a 4 prosperity off the top at this point. So if our opponent drops like a Churchill or something here, we actually are kind of in trouble. Yeah, just thinking about all the different ways you could play that, though. It's still in my head. How many different... do you want to go double Imperial Order on the artillery piece? Do you want to... I don't know. Lots of different things. I'd have to go back and really think about it. And really look at it again and just like pause everything just to kind of think about it. That's what the game's for. That's why we make these videos, right? To create interesting situations. things to think about when you're playing, when you're in the pilot's seat. I don't really care about any of that. Alright, so we're just going to blow up all their things right now. That's fine. Actually, I'm just going to take the front line. I'm going to drop a bomber. Just have tons of stuff that can just keep pelting anything they put in the... Because the British, and I don't even remember their other... Not the Americans, because they played that order, but whoever their other faction is doesn't have a lot of blitz stuff in their decks, so we can just react to it with 1, 4, 6, 8 damage worth of plays behind our infantry unit. We might even move something to the front line next turn, just so we can drop another Spitfire or something down, or a Sendai if we need it. We have our opponent underneath our those commandos have done a lot of damage. Alright, so yeah, we are going to move something here. We're going to move these guys down, take out the commandos. And now let's start hitting their So carpet bombing here does rain on our parade pretty bad. Doesn't completely ruin us though. Our opponent does have a grip. Alright, Highlander, sure. I mean, we can kill Highlanders for free, basically. The opponent really needs like a Churchill or something here to kind of get them out of this. Okay, that's fine. A 10-7, fine, we can still kill that. For 7, yeah. Take out put them essentially back in the same spot. I mean, we might even move the 0 to the front line next turn as well, just to get like we might want to. Well, no, we want to attack with it. Just get Fusiliers going or a Spitfire or something. Depends on what our opponent does here. Okay, big commandos, sure. They don't have smoke screen though, so we can just pelt them. Our artillery unit that did all that damage to them. Yeah, we're definitely going to move the 0 to the front line here. Fusiliers down. So that was a really interesting game. Some really interesting decisions there. I think we had the upper hand for most of it, but there was some interesting lines there that we could have taken. Alright, 5 more gold. Love to see that. Battle on. Okay, up against a player. I don't know what this is, but just to scroll over their name. No. I don't even think we want that to start. Yeah, this is pretty. This is a hand we can work. Drop our recon to start. Okay, here I think I'm actually going to get the. And now we have both of For Prosperity and Imperial Order ready to rock, depending on which way our opponent goes here. Right, rifle. Okay. Do we care about the rifle regiment? I don't think so. Hit him and pass a turn back. I don't want to put my recon. In this case, I'm going to go Wildcat, take the front line. Maybe I sequenced this incorrectly. Nah, let's go with the because next turn we can go for Prosperity. A couple of Spitfires in our hand is not that helpful at the moment. Happily. Okay, now we can go Zeke into Prosperity. Alright, we get to draw another card. Yeah, that's stupid. Sure. High ring, sure. Okay. We get to take I think that's how you say it. Now next turn we can drop this. We can drop a 88 mil and a 4 Prosperity, or type 88 and 4 Prosperity, and that's a pretty gross turn. All right, yeah, these regiments don't care about that. Oh, great. Pincer. Perfect. You can see some of our guard units at this point. I think we're willing to trade. Well. I think we next time we drop this, get a Zeke out there and drop a 4 Prosperity on him. Okay. Here's our recon. So we want to get the recon out. Okay, let me do the math here. Put that out. It takes on the 3, takes on the 1. Okay, I think we're going to go 4 I figure the SU is going to take. Kind of okay with all of that. do have to start getting some Spitfires. Alright, so they're going to go with the British. 2 cards and choose and discard a card. Okay. Oh, a Sendai. Okay. Pass this back. I'm going to hold the Sendai as long as we can because the Soviets do have some scary stuff at the higher credit level. Now we can take out the SU with our artillery piece. Oh, it's got Fury, I guess, so. But it's a trade. We're kind of okay with a trade too, I think. Okay, we're in a very similar position to where we were before. Pop off our last rights, get that going. Let's hit him for 1/3. That's fine. It's got guard too. Okay. They discard a Sherman. Wow. Alright. In this case, I think we'll just Sendai these guys away. Let's draw a card. Needs to do some magic here. I don't think they were expecting the Sendai. I think they're expecting that piece, or the infantry guys to really defend them for a while. Pin all units. Okay, that's fine. It's delaying, hopefully. I mean, there's nothing we can do this turn, so we just gotta pass it back. But there's also nothing we have to do either. If our opponent got, I guess, the American, we got a little lucky there. Won us the game by the effective. British research one seems kind of weak to me. The American one seems much better. Another win, though. We'll take another win. Alright, so we just gotta put out some more bombers, too. Get some more gold, sure. Yeah, the American one with the double nuclear bombs seems much better than the British one with the active sonar. I don't know if there's a Japanese or a German one. I don't know all the cards yet. Alright, QQ1121884445. Okay. Fusiliers, nah. Code Bushido, nah. Toyama's like right in like the... I think we keep it. We're gonna keep it. Ooh, we want to see a recon. We want to see the recon there. Recon. Nuts. Alright, pass it back. We still want to see the recon on turn 2. Recon. Okay. Not a good start for us here. We even have good low cost units that could do things, but we're not in a terrible spot. So we're just gonna get the Fusiliers going. We're in a race now, and we're not really made to race. Oof. Alright, let's drop, ah, man. I think we gotta go with the 0, though. Hit the... Next turn we get Toyama going. And then Jackson, I would get... Not at all. Alright. Spitfire. Trade the P-51 or the Jackson, but we have another Spitfire, so... We'll see how we do here. We just our deck did not cooperate the early going. Rifles, okay. Trade there. Okay, hopefully they weren't planning on another Spitfire. Hopefully that'll stall them out. See if they have some kind of removal order, though. Or they're Americans and Russians. They might have like death from above or something. Getting scary. Interesting. Okay, we really don't care about these bombers. We can just shrug them off. We just started way too slow in this game. Alright, how are we going to do this? Something like that. Not the best, because our stuff just gets bombed to hell. Blitz. Do we have anything with Blitz? And we do have things with Blitz in our deck, but... Okay, I want to do that, I want to do that. This thing might go down, but this is pinned, so if they're gonna have to kill all their stuff to take it out. Project. This is 8-11 damage right now. 12 if we add in Imperial Orders. So what does Manhattan Project do? Does it do only to enemy units? Alright, let's pass it back because they're going to be pinned. I don't remember what the wording on it. To all enemies, okay. couldn't race him. Yeah, good for our opponent. Frustrating there, but the two games we have lost with this deck have definitely been, our opponents have earned it. Dropping a KV2 at the perfect time in the first one, then holding us off when our deck wasn't cooperating at the beginning to get 2 Manhattan projects off. That's how it is. And we got lucky in the one game when our opponent had the British research line, which kind of sucks compared to the American one. So let's try and maybe we get a five winner out of this one. That'd be good. Yeah, no, make it up to 7. Lord Xerax is who we're up against. Don't need those. Not the best, but not bad. Spitfire early is no good. Spitfire is a card you want to draw, not a card you want to start with. Alright, so see if we get up to 5, maybe 6. I mean, this seems like a pretty strong deck to me, but you need luck too. You need luck to get the 7 and 1. Oh. There's the co-pilot helping out. Alright, so probably activated something in the back there. In that case, we're going to drop these Welsh guards. Hopefully get a card draw out of our recon. Okay, interesting. Nothing from our opponent the first 2 turns, huh? In that case, we might as well put both of them forward. Maybe the opponent's having the same thing we had last round with the deck just doesn't cooperate. Alright. Alright, we get a whole row. Let's get our whole row going. Scorched Earth. I mean, fine. Put this assault down and just take out the anti-air gun. Off for that. And then our 4 prosperity. If we can peel the last recon in here and get the 4 prosperity off in the same turn, I'd be very happy with that. artillery, so that. Our 5th Brigade. I mean, there's no reason to attack. So next one's going let's make our Welsh Guards even bigger so that they can't get through it. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So hopefully next turn we can get some virtual card advantage back by just dropping a 4 prosperity and start killing stuff with these artillery pieces. We kind of need a Spitfire or just a big plane bomber. Or we need our opponent to play just a bunch of little dinkers out there and we just blow them all up. We don't want to see a T-34 here though, that'd be bad. Our opponent doesn't know we have a 4 prosperity in our hand either. So we're going to see a bunch of stuff with 2 defense. Alright, so even if they attack, fine. Pardon me. Poor Bushido, okay. So 3 cards on 3 cards plus a top deck, and we have a bunch of stuff on the battlefield, so that's good. We need a plane off the top, though. I mean, hopefully the bomber, the destruction ability bomber with pin. Okay, so we got ask and ye shall receive. Perfect. Bushido on this. Pin all of our opponent's stuff. Was this the Suyi? Yes, Suyi. D4Y. Yep, perfect. Okay. We're happy with that. You have from the Urals or whatever it is. Okay, so we'll take 34 blows up anyway. Yeah, probably was. We'll take that thing out too. See if we can eke out number 6. I mean, every win from here out is gravy anyway, so happy about that. Okay. Okay, so we're on the draw this time. Don't need the Chinoo's. Keep Susie. Okay. Okay, the 5th Brigades can chew these guys up, though. Toyama's pretty good against them, too. So we have a plan. Probably drop another one behind it. That makes sense. So you got 3 of them. Alright, let's get our 5th Brigade done. Guessing we got Toyama. Seems like a pretty good counter to a Wildcat. I mean, and if we damage the Wildcat. Okay, I think we go with another. There, but that's okay. That's okay. Yeah, a little bit of a mistake there, but we can drop a Chinook next turn. If anything, we want to drop to the right with the Toyama, but okay. It wouldn't have mattered anyway, really. That's fine. Okay, we need a fighter to take out the Havoc, though. We need our Zero or Spitfire here. Oh man, opponent's gonna tempo us out of this. Now we get the Spitfire. Alright, next turn we can go Chinook and 5th Brigade. Hopefully our opponent doesn't have like a half track or something here, because that would really mess us up. Marines are fine. Here. No more retreats. No more retreats. Right now the Chinook can hold that spot. Take out everything in the front line. No bolster orders. No death from aboves. Like, we gotta dodge a ton of stuff here. We're kind of up against it. Our opponent had a good start. We had an okay start, not a great one. Okay. Got that. Okay, looks like our opponent's built for speed. So I think we might go double defense units here. Okay. Drop to 0 next turn. This one's gonna be close. Depends on what our opponent has here. Just no half track. It's fine. Next turn we drop the 0 down, take that out. Do we have any more? We have another guard unit, so we're okay. Italian's fine. Okay. So in this case, I think we start taking stuff out. Let's get rid of these guys. Let's take out the yak. Take out these matter. Pass it back. We just gotta kind of grind our opponent's board out here and give him Imperial orders for next turn. Lightning is good if they have bombers, but they don't. Toyama's down next turn too. 0 has ambush. Okay, good. Ooh, the Takasaki's even better. Let's get the Takasaki down. Let's repair our... Take out the... Let's take out these guys. Pass it back. Whew, our opponent, like, this is like a kind of a classic matchup of can we get out there first? Alright, Fire survives that. Fire, that happens. You know, next turn we can drop a 4 Prosperity down though. Have another, or the whole row's back in our hand, which is perfect. We get the Toyamas down there. I don't know what else we're gonna do. I think we need to get. I think we're gonna go whole row though. Ooh, or we go Type 88. I think that's the way to go. Is it Type 88? Take out the bomber. Take out these. So they're USA and Soviets. So there's not a lot that gets them out of here. Alright, so they take control. Alright, that does hurt us. Yeah, that does help them a lot. Okay, we get it back, so that's fine. Here. Get rid of those. Long time. Cruiser. Those guys to the front line. Start getting them with the 0. Maybe I should have put that on the Type 88. Start of your turn, fully repair this unit. Okay, so this is a 9. Whatever, we don't care about that. Sorry about that thing. Wow, that was great. We really kind of bailed ourselves out there. Played that pretty well, I think. Alright, last one up. See if we get the 7 and 2 or the 6 and 3. Either way, happy with this deck. Pretty good. I think it's worked out pretty well. You know, it seems like it's been performing well. The one game it kind of misfired, we lost. And then, so we lost to a KV2, we lost to a Manhattan Project. You know, you lose the specials or elites, yeah, that's going to happen. But this one seems like it's been right on the money. Seems like it's been pretty good. The last game here up against Loser. Interesting name. Yeah, this kind of seems exactly what we want. I think we actually really want to throw the Spitfire back. And one of the 5th Brigades back. Yeah, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I like that. First pack 36 we've seen. Happy to draw if they want to attack us with a pack 36. The Jeep combo here, huh? Okay, so it doesn't play anything behind that, huh? That's interesting. Okay, so they had a countermeasure there. I see. We played our 2-pounder. So opponent has to make a choice here. They have to plane off the top bad. I wish we had an Imperial Order right now. 1, 2, 3, 4 to fire it. Yeah, we gotta do that. Alright. We need a plane off the top. Taking out the Jeep, though, kind of neuters these guys. Giant, okay. We need a plane. Nice. Dangerous. Alright, that is a Spitfire. We can take 1, 2, 3, 4. So if they want to spend their whole turn taking out the Spitfire, we're kind of okay with that. Because it kills the Air Cobra. Well, they can't even get it with the Air Cobra. Pincer that. Come on, let me pin. Okay, are we having an issue here? Okay. I'll pick up a little bug there. I'm trying to pincer with this thing, but. That kind of sucks. Yeah, a little frustrating there on this one. But Fusiliers don't really do anything. So, yeah, we're kind of fighting a losing battle here. Games we have lost have been to very good decks. If we could get the, we just need the bombers that our pins on each other. If we can get that, we got a shot. Alright, and we didn't get it. Let's see, 5, yeah, this is all over. It was a good try. Good try. Ooh, they have we just didn't get what we needed off the top. Just did not get what we needed. Because they can just bomb us out here and artillery us. Ah well. It was pretty good. It was quick, but there was actually a lot to you that game. I think if our deck had operated a little bit better, I don't know. But we'll take a 6 wins. Take 6 wins off of that one. I thought it could have been 7, but we got our entry fee back, plus all the extra gold we got. So that's good. Can't be mad about that. And we got the thing to almost 82 now. Okay. First, Yokosuka. Receives +1 attack for each field. Oh, okay, so super aggressive unit. And an elite. Or an elite and a special in the same pack. Can't complain about that. This has been a pretty successful draft all around. And then, yeah, bonus 4 cards there. Yeah. Happy about that. Cool. Alright, well, Hank, thanks for hanging out, everybody. Just keep playing, and hopefully we'll see you in the next one.